we are on our walk. Okay, I am so excited to talk with you guys about the changes I have been making to reduce my insomnia, and praise the Lord, these tips have made a massive difference in my life. Starting with sky before screen. So I have not used my phone much this morning. Some mornings I will not use my phone at all, not even check what time it is, just get outside. And my justification for this is that I could be sleeping during this time, so if I'm not replying to anyone, it's okay. I want to make a whole other video about boundaries with your phone, but that's another topic for another day, and just how to think things through so that you don't feel as bad about not being on your phone and not getting back to people so quickly, because sometimes that's what you have to do just for your own mind to work at its best. So get outside and walk around without your phone. Clearly right now I'm walking around with my phone, but this is just for illustrative purposes. Okay, so next up we have my diet. So before I get into my diet, I actually want to say the other thing I do if I don't do sky before screen, I will go to a workout class in the morning, a dance class, a yoga class, something like that. I am trying to challenge myself to have some scheduled 8 a.m. workouts. So if you know me in real life and we already know each other in person and you want to be an 8 a.m. workout girly, hit me up. Okay, now let's talk about diet. I eat low carb, protein based foods in the morning, and then sometime between 2 and 7 p.m. is when I start eating my carbs, and I eat fat all throughout the day. So another thing too is plugging in my phone far away from my bed, so that when my alarm goes off, I have to get out of bed to shut it off. I can't just reach over to my nightstand while I'm still laying in bed and silence or snooze my alarm. Another reason why it's good to plug in your phone far away from your bed, but close enough that you can still hear the alarm, is because many of us in the middle of the night when we can't sleep, especially if we're having really negative thoughts and want a distraction, or if we're just so frustrated that we're not sleeping, we will be tempted to look at our phones in the middle of the night. Other reasons why people are tempted to look at their phone in the middle of the night include writing something down that you need to do tomorrow, impulsively buying something on Amazon that you wouldn't buy if you weren't sleep deprived and if it wasn't 2 a.m. Don't do that. I've done it. Or reaching out to a family or a friend for prayer. And I really want to encourage you guys around 8, 9 p.m. or whenever is an early time before your bedtime. That's when you can reach out to loved ones to ask for prayer. And you can say hey, I've been struggling with insomnia in general. I've been struggling to fall asleep. Could you pray that God will bless me with good sleep long term? And then when you're laying in bed, if you are tempted to, reach out to loved ones to ask them to pray for you, you can rest assured that those prayers are still working and still powerful because you asked specifically for a long-term blessing for your sleep. You can also, if you need to, get up in the middle of the night, read a paper book, something calming, something relaxing, even something really boring. Maybe an old textbook, maybe a religious or meditative text such as Bible, or a devotional specifically made for sleep and insomnia. There are many devotionals made for emotional regulation where you can look up your emotions in the book, and then it will tell you which page to go to for Bible verses about that. If you must use your phone, Googling Bible verses for peace or sleep is probably the best thing you can do. Some other tips are listening to a Christian sleep meditation, specifically one on Spotify, so that you don't have to look at your phone while it's going on. I know some meditations have visual aspects as well. If you must have something visual, a color such as navy blue or lavender seems to be the most calming. So those are my tips for today. Thank you so much for joining me and my dog for our walk. Let me know in the comments down below what helps you sleep. And the last thing I wanted to say about this sleep tip journey here is that burning enough calories to be tired out is so key, guys. Waking up at the same time as your spouse is so nice, so that you're tired around the same time as them, so that they get enough sleep. That's been another motivating factor for me ever since getting married. Caleb has helped me get closer to a normal sleep schedule, and I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, that's it for now. I'm excited to talk to you guys about this more later. I love you. God bless you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube recently notified me that 98% of my viewers are not subscribed, and I would love to see that statistic change. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Bye.